morning to all of you. This is Abhilasha Nahata, your social science teacher. So I hope you all are safe at your places. So shall we continue with our session? So class, in our last class, what we have discussed uh, about midday meal scheme and the government programs through which we can able to gain our equality. We will able to uh, implement equality, okay, which article which our Indian constitution guarantees us. Okay, so now class, today we are going to discuss about what happened, instead of so many laws, policies and government's efforts, still there are so many challenges to equality is facing by our country. Okay, the ratio of the the ratio of the students attend by rich and poor are very less. Discrimination on the basis of caste exists in some schools and uh, some communities is still there. Attitude change is very slow. If we will not adopt and if we will not establish equality, then how we will implement these equalities and face equality in our life, like, right? So it is our duty to implement and change our attitude regarding equality. Okay, we should aware people about equality, and persons are aware that discrimination against the law, they continue to, even persons know what will happen if we will discrimination, it is against the law, still they are doing this, and they continue to treat people unequally on the basis of their caste, religion, etc. So it is our responsibility to bring a change in our society. It is people only who can change, right? So it is our duty to establish equality in a democratic society, and we will implement all those things in our society which is mentioned in our constitution. So now today we are going to discuss about issues of equality in other democracies. What are the other issues? What are the issues of equality in other democratic countries? Okay, so struggle against the inequality is not limited to India only. There are many other democratic countries suffering from this problem, and you are probably wondering whether India is the only democratic country. No, India is not the only democratic country where this type of inequality exists. Even other democratic countries like USA, the United States of America also face this issue of equality. So uh, and issues of equality continues to be the key issue around which communities struggle. For example, in the United States of America, African Americans face huge inequality. Okay, African Americans, कौन होते हैं African Americans? They are those persons जो रेवोल्यूशन के टाइम पे, ठीक है, जब अफ्रीका कॉलोनाइज था, ठीक है, स्लेव ट्रेड्स हो रहे थे. आप वी विल टॉक अबाउट दीज ट्रेड्स एंड स्लेव ट्रेड्स इन आवर लेटर अर्लियर सॉरी we will talk about it later on. And अफ्रीकन अमेरिकन जो अफ्रीका से लोग बहुत साल पहले अफ्रीका से जो लोग अमेरिका में शिफ्ट हो गए थे, वहीं पे रहने लग गए थे, ठीक है, तो उन्हीं को हम अफ्रीकन अमेरिकन बोलते हैं. सो अफ्रीकन अमेरिकन whose ancestors were the slaves who were brought over Africa continue to describe their lives as unequal as compared to the Americans. This is one of the example of United States of America, like where Afro American face this issue of inequality. And late 1950s is the was the time period where Afro Americans were facing these types of inequalities in the society. So Afro Americans were treated extremely unequally in the society in the United States and denied equality through law. Okay? At first, denied they denied to give equality to the African American. The law, okay, the constitution of Africa denied to give equal status, equality to the Afro Americans. Okay, so first of all, these types in America also. And एक example ऐसा है उनके साथ कैसे discrimination किया जाता था. So for example, if they were traveling by bus, they either had to sit at the back of the bus or get up from their seat wherever white persons wish to sit. Okay, so जहां पे भी अगर कोई white person बैठा है, तो अगर वो वहां पे बैठे हैं तो उनको वहां से उठ के जाना पड़ता था, या फिर बस के पीछे वाली सीट में बैठना पड़ता था, या फिर खड़े रहना पड़ता था. ठीक है, तो मतलब यहाँ पे इंफीरियरिटी शो की है कि अमेरिकन जो है वो ज्यादा सुपीरियर है. अफ्रीकन अमेरिकन जो है वो क्या है, वो इंफीरियर है अमेरिकन से. तो ये एक एग्जाम्पल जो है स्टोरी ऑफ रोजा पार्क के थ्रू हम बहुत अच्छी तरीके से समझेंगे. वी विल डेफिनेटली इट विल डेफिनेटली गिव यू एन आइडिया ऑफ इनइक्वल सिचुएशन इन यूएसए की क्या सिचुएशन थी यूएसए में उस टाइम पे. Rosa Parks. Yes, Vaibhav Chaudhary, I will take your doubts later on. Please lower down your hands right now. Okay, so story of Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks was an she was an African American woman, and in USA there is a system that if a white person wished to sit in the bus, then black had to either sit at the back seat or get up from their seat. So I already told this situation 1950s में ये सिस्टम चलता था. और जस्ट बिकॉज कि वो अमेरिकन अपने आप को सुपीरियर दिखा सके, तो उन्होंने क्या किया, जो अफ्रीकन अमेरिकन हैं उनको पीछे सीट में बैठने दिया, बोल दिया कि आपको पीछे वाली सीट पे बैठना है या आपको खड़े रह के चलना है. सो नाउ व्हाट इज द स्टोरी ऑफ रोजा पार्क्स. ठीक है, सो दिस tired from a long day work. She was an African American woman and she tired from a long day work. मतलब कि काम करके घर जा रही थी. So on December 1st, 1955, she refused to give up her seat to a white hair is representing American, okay, white man. So she was so tired and she refused to give up her seat. I will not give you my seat, okay? And she refused to give up her seat to a white man on December 1st, 1955. Okay, and her refusal started a huge agitation in the society. Her refusal that day started a huge agitation against the unequal ways in which African Americans were treated, and which came to be known as the civil rights movement. ये जो agitation था, ये जो refusal था, इसी refusal के वजह से जो एक आप बोल सकते हो अमेरिका में ये सिचुएशन अराइज हो गई थी एक इनर टेंशन दोनों के बीच में जो है, एक कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स जो है अमेरिकन और अफ्रीकन अमेरिकन के बीच में कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स जो है स्टार्ट हो चुका था, एक रेस्टलेसनेस सा आने लग गया था. Okay, so now and this refusal started this huge agitation against the unequal ways in which African American were treated, and which came to be known as the civil rights movement. और ये जो internal tension थी, conflicts थे दोनों के बीच में, उसको क्या बोला गया, उसको civil rights movement का नाम दिया गया. And the Civil Rights Act of 1964 passed and finally prohibited discrimination on the basis of race. So just look at this पिक्चर. ठीक है, यहाँ पे ये रोजा पार्क बैठी हैं, पीछे एक अमेरिकन व्हाइट मैन बैठा है. सो शी रिफ्यूज टू गिव अप हर सीट टू अ व्हाइट मैन. कब? on December 1, 1955, and her refusal, Rosa Parks' refusal, started a huge agitation. लाइक एक इंटरनल रेस्टलेसनेस, इंटरनल टेंशन, दोनों के बीच में कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स जो है अराइज हो गए थे. एंड दिस कॉन्फ्लिक्ट केम टू बी नोन एज civil rights movement. Civil means citizen. Okay, so civil rights movement, and finally in the year 1964 Civil Rights Act passed. Okay, Civil Rights Act passed, and which prohibited discrimination on the basis of race, religion, or national origin. Okay, so what is the Civil Rights Act of 1964? Discrimination on the basis of race, religion, and national origin prohibited. Now race, what do you mean by the term race? When we discriminate someone on the basis of his or her skin color, it is known as race. कि वो काला है, ठीक है, या फिर हम इस तरीके से बोलते हैं ना कि अफ्रीकन है, वो अफ्रीकन. आप किसी भी अफ्रीकन को आप देखोगे तो आप बहुत इजीली रिकॉग्नाइज कर पाओगे, ही बिलोंग्स टू अफ्रीका. बहुत इजीली आप रिकॉग्नाइज कर लोगे. तो when we started discriminating persons on the basis of their race, on the basis of their skin color, on the basis of their physical structure, which we call as race, religion, कौन सा रिलीजन फॉलो कर रहे हैं, एंड द नेशनल ओरिजिन. ठीक है, सो इट गॉट बैंड according to this act of 1964. National origin, African American. Originally their ancestors belong to Africa, and they came as slaves in America, and they started living there. Okay, स्लेव्स की तरह आए थे, बट फाइनली फिर वो क्या है, वहीं पे रहने लग गए थे. तो सिविल राइट्स एक्ट ऑफ 1964 के अकॉर्डिंग किसी भी पर्सन को उसके रेस, उसके रिलीजन, उसके नेशनल ओरिजिन से आप डिस्क्रिमिनेट नहीं कर सकते हो. ये सारी चीजें अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस एक्ट ऑफ सिविल राइट्स प्रोहिबिट हो चुकी थी. सो according to this act, schools were open for African American children. They would not have to attend separate schools. Now priorly they had to attend different schools. There were different for African American. Now according to this act, schools were open for African American. Both African American and African American children would attend schools together. This was all done to ensure equality, and this kind of situation happened. Why they started these things like schools for African American and Americans will be same now. They African American children would not have to attend separate school. This was done to ensure equality लाने के लिए क्या किया था, ये चीज उन्होंने इम्प्लीमेंट की थी. नाउ despite this inequality exists in India, inequality, most African American are poor. ठीक है, अफ्रीकन अमेरिकन, मोस्टली जो अफ्रीकन अमेरिकन थे इन अमेरिका में, वो कैसे थे, वो पुअर हैं आज के टाइम पे भी, कंपेयर टू वाइट और कंपेयर टू अमेरिकन, अफ्रीकन अमेरिकन आर पुअर। African American students attend government schools while white students attend private or highly rated government schools. Okay, so African American students attend government schools. Just because they are poor, they have to attend government schools, and white students attend private or highly, like वो बहुत private या फिर highly rated private highly rated government schools वो attend करते थे. Okay, so this was Civil Rights Act of 1964, and uh, according to this act, discrimination on the basis of race, religion, and national origin was prohibited, and schools were open for everybody, both American and African American. Now would have attend same, and to ensure equality, these things happens in अफ्रीका. 1950s में ये स्टार्ट हुआ था बेटा, December 1, 1955 में रोजा पार्क ने क्या है, रिफ्यूज किया था, एंड उसका जो रिफ्यूज है एक इंटरनल कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स लेकर आ गई थी अमेरिकन और अफ्रीकन अमेरिकन के बीच में, और इसके थ्रू, इसके वजह से क्या हुआ था, इसके वजह से सिविल राइट्स मूवमेंट हुआ, और फाइनली 1964 में अप्रोक्सीमेटली 10 इयर्स के लिए उनको ये मूवमेंट चलाना पड़ा, एंड फाइनली in the year 1964 there was a law in the there was a law passed. That law is Civil Rights Act of 1964, which prohibited discrimination on the basis of race, religion, and national origin. Okay, so now move further. There is a box given in your book which excerpt from Article 15. मतलब हमारे जो आर्टिकल 15 है इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का, उससे कुछ पार्ट जो है एक शॉर्ट एक्सट्रैक्ट दिया हुआ है. अ पीस ऑफ राइटिंग इज देयर. एक्सपर्ट का मतलब होता है पीस ऑफ राइटिंग. सो दिस इज अ पीस ऑफ राइटिंग फ्रॉम आर्टिकल 15 ऑफ द इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. Prohibition of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. Prohibition, it means ban. Ban of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. In Article 15 of our Indian Constitution, it is mentioned that you cannot you cannot discriminate persons on the grounds of religion, caste, religion, or all you know, Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christian, Jain, okay, religion, race, physical structures, or skin color, caste, scheduled tribe, sex, male or female, or transgender, or place of birth, like कौन से. My voice is not clear. Now it is clear to you guys. If my voice is clear to you guys, please do let me know. Please raise your hands. My voice is clear. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, now, so what happened? According to Article 15 of our Indian Constitution, prohibition of discrimination on the grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth, etc. After that, the state shall not discriminate any citizen on grounds only of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth, or any of them. State means here, state is defined as nation. Okay, state shall not discriminate against any citizen. जो नेशन है आपका, स्टेट है, वो सकता है, भेदभाव नहीं कर सकता किसी भी सिटीजन पे ऑन द ग्राउंड्स ऑफ रिलीजन, रेस, कास्ट, सेक्स, प्लेस ऑफ बर्थ और एनी ऑफ देम। ठीक है, कि आपका रिलीजन, आपका रेस, आपकी कास्ट, आपका सेक्स, आपका प्लेस ऑफ बर्थ, या इनमें से कोई भी इस तरीके से आप स्टेट जो है, नेशन जो है आपका, सिटीजन्स के लिए, सिटीजन्स को डिस्क्रिमिनेट नहीं कर सकता। No citizen shall, on grounds only of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth, or any of them, be subject to any disability, liability, restriction, or condition with regard to access to shop, public restaurants, hotels, and place of public entertainment, or the use of wells, tanks, bathing huts, roads, places of public resort, or partially out of state funds or dedicated to the use of general public. Okay, no citizen shall, on grounds only of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth, or any of them, be subject to any disability. कि आप इस रेस से हो तो आप डिसेबल हो, इस रिलीजन से हो तो आपके अंदर डिसेबिलिटी है, आपके अंदर वो क्षमता नहीं है काम करने की। ओके, so that is disability. Liability means the state of being responsible for something. ठीक है, कि आप hindrance हो, आप बर्डन, कि आप किसी भी सिटीजन को उसके रिलीजन, रेस, सेक्स, प्लेस ऑफ बर्थ या इनमें से किसी भी इनमें से कुछ भी आप इस ग्राउंड्स में क्या है उसको बर्डन नहीं समझ सकते, आप डिसेबल नहीं समझ सकते, या फिर आप रिस्ट्रिक्ट नहीं कर सकते। यू कैन रिस्ट्रिक्ट दैट पर्सन, और फॉर कंप्लीट दैट वर्क यू कैन पुट एनी काइंड ऑफ कंडीशन, like you access to shops. Everybody has the right to go to the shops, public restaurants, hotels, and places of public entertainment like movie theaters, uh, play theaters, etc. Everybody has access to shops, public restaurants, places of public entertainment, etc. और the use of wells, कुएं होते हैं उनको बोलते हैं wells, the use of wells, टैंक्स, बाथिंग घाट्स। ठीक है, बाथिंग घाट्स जैसे कि गंगा नहाना, ठीक है, या फिर दैट इज नोन एज गंगा में जो एक घाट बने हुए होते हैं गंगा में या फिर रिवर के पास में। ठीक है, तो दैट इज नोन एज बाथिंग घाट्स। टैंक्स, बाथिंग घाट्स, रोड्स एंड प्लेसेस ऑफ पब्लिक resort maintained wholly or partially out of state funds or dedicated to the use of general public। ठीक है, आप इन कंडीशंस में कि आप वेल यूज नहीं कर सकते, आप टैंक यूज नहीं कर सकते, बाथिंग घाट्स यूज नहीं कर सकते, ये सारी चीजें करना क्या है, डिस्क्रिमिनेट किया है अंडर आर्टिकल 15 ऑफ आवर इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन कि एवरीबडी हैज द एक्सेस, has the access to public places, wells, tank, bathing huts, public restaurants, hotels, etc. So next, move to next, challenges to democracy. So there are some challenges to our democracy. What is democracy? It is a type of government by the people, for the people, and to the people. And there are some challenges faced by democratic countries. And what are these challenges? No country can be described as being completely democratic। ठीक है, we can't say कि कोई भी कंट्री जो है completely जो है democratic है। Why we cannot describe as completely democratic? Because individuals try to expand the idea of democracy and push for a greater recognition of equality on various issues. Individuals day by day, time to time, they expand this idea of democracy, like they push for a greater recognition of equality. First of all, there were no rights for women in, like in society. There were no voting rights। okay, first of all women got that voting rights। after that जैसे जैसे time जो है टाइम आगे बढ़ा वैसे वैसे जो है उन्होंने इक्वालिटी के लिए ग्रेड की, हमें वर्किंग प्लेसेस में भी इक्वालिटी होनी चाहिए, हमें लाइफ में भी इक्वालिटी मिलनी चाहिए। ऐसा नहीं है जस्ट बिकॉज वी आर फीमेल तो हम इक्वल नहीं होंगे। तो इंडिविजुअल्स ट्राई टू एक्सपेंड दिस आइडियाज, कम्युनिटीज एंड इंडिविजुअल्स ऑलवेज ट्राइंग टू एक्सपेंड दिस आइडिया ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी एंड पुट फॉर अ ग्रेटर रिकॉग्निशन। रिकॉग्निशन मतलब कि पहचानना, पहचानना, ठीक है। हिंदी में अगर रिकॉग्निशन का मीनिंग है पहचानना, ठीक है, कि टाइम टू टाइम वेरियस इश्यूज होते हैं और इश्यूज के अकॉर्डिंग क्या है, इक्वालिटी की जो डेफिनेशन है वो इंक्रीज होती रहती है। सो दिस दिस इज द मेन स्ट्रगल। Main struggle is for the recognition of all persons as equal and for their dignity to be maintained. And very central reason or central struggle, what is the central struggle? Central struggle is the recognition of all persons. Every person, either it is a student or a youth or an adult or an old man or old woman, everybody, or a disabled person, like he or she is not physically fit or he is rich or poor, okay, whatever the condition is, we have to recognize that all persons are equal and we have to maintain the dignity. We should not discriminate any person on the basis of his or her caste, race, class, religion, sex, place of birth, etc. Okay, we should not discriminate all those person. Okay, we should recognize that we should recognize that every person is equal, and this recognition is the main struggle. Okay, so this is one of the main challenge of our democracy, to recognize all persons as equal. So now what do you think, whether the equality of all person ensured or not? Are we able to maintain the dignity of all the individuals? So this is the question which NCERT is asking you. So equality of all person ensured or not? Or not, are we able to maintain the dignity of all individuals? It is our duty to maintain, to recognize the equality of all persons and to maintain the dignity of all individuals or not. So class, this is all about this chapter. We have completed this chapter. Okay, so what we have discussed in this chapter, we started this chapter with the story of Rosa Parks. Okay, sorry, the story of Kanta, where she was standing in a queue to cast her vote, and she recognized that some of the other members of the community also standing in a queue to cast their votes. Okay, so she was feeling equal, but at the same time, when she has to move to the hospital for her daughter's treatment, she feels so unequal. Why? Because she has to uh, stand in a long queue. Okay, but as compared to the rich persons, they were not supposed to stand in a long queue for the treatment uh, of their daughter or of their children. So she felt unequal. After that, we talked about Om Prakash Valmiki's story, and where we saw Om Prakash Valmiki was discriminated on the basis of his caste. And after that, we talked about the story of Mr. and Mrs. Ansaris, where they wanted to lease an apartment, but they were not able to. They were not able to at start, because landlords denied to give them apartments just because of their religion. So they were facing discrimination on the basis of their religion. Okay, after that, we talked about like how we can improve this situation of inequality and how we can maintain equality in our society. So through laws and through launching various programs, government is trying to improve this condition of inequality and try to bring equality in our society. And we also saw there are some issues of inequality in other countries or in other democracies also. And we read the story of Rosa Parks, where she refused to give her seat to a white man, and that refusal bring internal conflicts between the Americans and Afro Americans, and they started the civil rights movement. And finally, after struggling for 9 to 10 years, they uh, America passed a uh, Civil Rights Act of 1964, where um, prohibition is there, prohibition on the discrimination on grounds of race, religion, and national origin. Okay, so after that, we talked about some of the challenges to democracy, like recognizing equality on various issue is one of the main challenge to democracy, and it is in our hand to ensure equality of all the persons and to maintain dignity of all the individuals. Okay, so